Dun, 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 dun. Anyways, I'm out of music tonight, but it is Friday, October 20th, 2017. I just barely got home from work. I made myself pretty for you guys because it's time for FOXY News. I'm John Finch. This is the Brown Eye in the Sky Studios, and we're here with another Friday edition of FOXY News. I want to get right to it. I want to talk about the current events as I see them, when I see them. It was a slow week in news. Like, nothing really entertained me or got me going, but we have to talk about Donald Trump. He is making a lot of people upset all over the country, but my dad always told me never, ever, ever talk about politics or vacuum cleaners because they both suck. So that's all I gotta say about Donald Trump. Anyways, tonight on October 20th is the Orionid meteor shower. Make sure you guys get outside, look up in the sky because the sky will be falling, stars will be falling everywhere. You can see the Orionid meteor shower. Speaking of which, also I got an alert from Twitter today that said make sure you go outside today and check your anus. I'm pretty sure I checked my anus this morning and I'm not gonna check it outside, okay? But because Twitter said so and because I like to share my life with you guys, make sure that y'all check your anus today. Check your anus good. Also, in current events this week, as I see them, when I see them, I don't think there's anything else except for I haven't watched one reality TV show this week. I am going through withdrawals. Crazy, because I always talk about it in my But Seriously category, but I haven't watched one reality TV show this week. So, like I said, it's a slow week. I wanted to see if anybody is participating in No Shave November. November is coming up. A lot of guys like to do the No Shave November. I haven't shaved since last Sunday, and I'm growing quite the 4 o'clock shadow, even though it's about 8 o'clock. So if anybody's participating in it, I might participate in it too. Sometimes my hair grows like a calico cat, like orange and white and gray and brown and black and all sorts of colors all over the place. So if you guys want to do it, maybe I'll grow a porn mustache. Maybe I'll look like Ron Jeremy. That way my face matches my bottom. Anyways, time to move on this date, October 20th in 1955, J.R.R. Tolkien released the final book in the Lord of the Rings series. I believe it was called Return of the King, and that happened today in 1955. I have absolutely zero Facebook friends who are celebrating a birthday today. Zero. So if your birthday is today and you're not my Facebook friend, send me a Facebook message and I'll be your friend because I need a Facebook friend for October 20th. I do have a friend who is not on Facebook and I'd like to wish her a happy birthday. Casey Palumbo, today is your dirty 30, so happy birthday. Also celebrating a birthday today would have been Tom Petty. Tom Petty was born in 1950. So today would have been his birthday, and it's very sad that he's not here to celebrate, but we will celebrate in your honor when I go to happy hour immediately after this broadcast. Tom Petty, happy birthday, buddy. Also celebrating a birthday today, Snoop Dogg. God only knows what he's doing for his birthday. Snoop Dogg was born in 1971 on October 20th, so happy birthday, Snoop Dogg. I was going to recite the words to a song, but I don't even think it's Snoop Dogg. I think it's like LL Cool J or something. Anyways, it's time to get to my favorite category. It's everybody's favorite category. It's time for But Seriously. This But Seriously on October 20th has a lot of stuff in it. Today, I was driving home from work, and in front of me was this car, and on the back there was a magnet that said student driver. Student driver. On the side it said student driver. On this side it said student driver. I couldn't get around this car. It was going so slow. Everybody was going so fast. Finally, when I pulled around it, it's just some person driving all by themselves down the freeway. If you're a student driver, you're not going to be by yourself. You're going to have somebody next to you. But seriously, it really, really was annoying. Also, in driving news in the category of But Seriously, I also saw somebody with one of those diamond-shaped yellow signs that says baby on board, and then you pass them on the freeway and there's no damn baby on board. But seriously, are you trying to deter people from smashing into you because there might be a kid in your car? If you're going 40 and the speed limit is 60, I'm going to smash into you whether you have a baby on board sign or not. because now I know that there's no damn baby on board. But seriously, also, I want to talk about the plumbers who have come to my house this week and plumbed. They were beautiful, and they had the most beautiful butts, seriously. And when I grew up as a child and plumbers came to my house, plumber's crack was a real issue, and it was not pretty. It did not make me into the butt lover that I am today, but plumber's crack was bad, okay? It was bad, bad, bad. And now the plumbers who came and plumbed my house this week made me believe in plumbing, I guess. Anyways, also, I cannot let a moment go by without somebody who sent me a But Seriously category. You know who you are. I call you out every week, so I think you're famous now, Beth Garces. But Beth Garces sent me a message on Messenger and said, I have the perfect category for you for But Seriously, and it is seriously the, sorry, not category. It is the most perfect thing for the category of But Seriously. She said that she read somewhere, and by somewhere I mean in Maxim magazine, that the perfect butthole has exactly 32 creases. Maxim magazine, how many buttholes did you survey? How many creases did you count? And now I'm wondering, how many creases does my butthole have? But seriously, is it perfect? Because I think it's perfect. And I cannot think of a day going by again where I will not be counting the creases on a butthole. But seriously, like I said, I didn't watch any reality TV this week, so that's all I got for my butt, seriously. Oh, I hope you like my outfit. I'm dressed to go to happy hour. Speaking of happy hour, FOXY News on Friday nights is impeding with my happy hour enjoyment. I work all week, and sometimes I like to unwind on Fridays by going to happy hour. Instead, I'm here for you, so I want you to know in November, FOXY News will not be on Friday nights. It will probably be on Saturday mornings, and I may look haggard, but FOXY News will be here. But I'll do one more Friday night for October, because I promised you guys that, but FOXY News Saturday mornings, just like your cartoons, are going to be here to stay. It's time to get to the word of the day, but seriously, I hope you enjoyed all that. The word of the day is cod swallop. Cod swallop is spelled C-O-D-S-W-A-L-L-O-P. And cod swallop is defined as nonsensical talk or writing. I hope you enjoy FOXY News and all of its cod swallop. The song of the week this week is something that really gets me moving. You know, every week I get moving by a song, but this one is really cool. It's by a band, and it might be a person, just like we've talked about before, but the band's name is Borns, B-O-R-N-S, Borns, and the song is Faded Heart. I'm going to try and post it right after this song, or right after this news broadcast, so you can hear the song while it's fresh in your head. But Born's Faded Heart is the song of the week. Just so you know, last week's song of the week by Low Moon, I posted, and Low Moon actually commented, "Thanks for liking my song. It was the coolest thing in the whole wide world." So FOXY News is famous, and Low Moon made me super, super happy. So Low Moon, this is for you. I wish every week could be a Low Moon song, if you know what I mean. Anyways, it's time to get to what smokes my sausage. And you know what smokes my sausage? It's very appropriate tonight. What smokes my sausage is the letter S. And by the letter S, I mean when you add the letter S to something that it doesn't belong to. The letter S belongs to Walgreens. It doesn't belong to Walmarts. And it doesn't belong to Targets. And it doesn't belong to Kmart's. And in San Antonio, we have a grocery store called H-E-B. It's not called H-E-B's. So, if you're adding an S to the end of a store, a word, or anything else that it doesn't belong to, think about how much that smokes my sausage, because it's not right. We don't go to Walmart's. We don't go to Target's. We go to Walgreens. We go to CVS, for that matter. But if you're putting an S on the end of anything, it smokes my sausage. This is not FOXY's news. It's FOXY News. So, I'm really, really thirsty tonight. There's not a drink of the night because I want to go to happy hour. It's been a really long week. I'm celebrating my birthday on Tuesday, so next time you see me, I will finally be 21. I'm sorry. Everybody knows that's not true. I will finally be 22. And so I'm going to go celebrate my birthday tonight with the love of my life. I want you guys to save the date. I want to also point out my fans of the week before I forget. My fans of the week this week are Liz Alfaro, Michelle McDonald, who is partly responsible for the 32 creases in the perfect butthole, if you know what I mean. I'm also going to point out Kyle Wood. Kyle Wood, you're a secret fan of the week because I know that you like every single video. You never comment or anything, but I always see you on there. And my last fan of the week is Tony Salinas. Tony, I'm on my way to the Pegasus for happy hour. You are a fan of the week. So I leave you with this. There are 4 days till my birthday. I have not received any presents, gifts, monetary donations, or any such. But I want you guys to know that I'll always be here for you, whether it's my birthday or not. And I want you to surround yourself with negative ions. I want you to be bold. Never lose your shine. Remember, there's no drink tonight, so we are, in fact, gonna taste a rainbow. It'll probably be the only thing I eat tonight. These 2 Skittles, which also has an S on it. And remember, I'm off to happy hour, not happy hours. Stay safe, America. Stay safe, Texas. I love you, and so does Foxy News. Mwah.